Greetings, listeners. I am your host this evening, Zach Barrett, and welcome to this Twisted Gear Studios production. You are about to listen to The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast GM'd by Derek Snow. The previous report from our investigators. They have entered the house at the address found in Albert Gall's journal. As they explore the waterlogged house in the center of Boston, insects attack and pin the group down.
Of course, you are in a tangled mess, or at least Agatha, Amos, and Althea. Oh God, the A's, the A team.
Hey!
Not the B plus team anymore.
B plus team.
A minus at least.
Oh, it's a crossover event.
That would be awkward.
Yeah, what the hell? Sandy check.
I rolled percentile. I rolled D20. What is this? What is this relationship?
What does this mean? What does this mean? You're in tangled mess before Marion. You're standing above them. Of course, there's still this writhing sort of long.
Then once the door is closed and we're kind of going, we have taken one breath. I reach up, I just yank it out of my foot, and then throw it down the hallway.
Yep. Yeah. So
Thank God.
You grab it and you yank it out of your foot, and you throw it down the hallway. Spot hidden roll, Emos.
Oh no.
I know people say I might overuse spot hiddens, but I love spot hidden rolls.
33 out of 59.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Because what you notice is as you throw it down the hall and it lands on the floor, it sort of rods down between the floor.
Oh no!
Why?
Oh,
Just why?
Gross.
I'm not the best at sound effects or accents.
Amos,
I'm sorry.
we've made
okay, I
another
got that
centipede
stuff.
But I
from
got
the original. So I
Oh god.
That's my Jimmy Carrey, people. That's my Jimmy Carrey. Continue.
awesome. Amos, and so I go over to the front, and it's like, Althea, what should we do? Should I take his boot off? Do you have bandages? I have a forensics bag. So if he was dead, I could probably help out.
Oh, useful. That's just
listen,
useful.
I have first aid. I'm sure there's like cough and stuff in my
I will say
forensics bag.
yes. We'll call it the catch-all.
I'm still a doctor. I mean,
You're still a doctor.
Of the dead.
The privilege.
I will.
It's info that can help the living. It's fine.
Gotta take your boot off.
Amos, if you're all right, we'll take your boot off and we'll just see how bad it is.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, remove the boot.
Move the boot.
Remove the boot.
While they're doing that, I'm just gonna I have my gun back in hand, just pointing at the door just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that? I'd rather not think about it, cause it might have been in my hair earlier. What?
It looked like a giant insect foot.
It was a small insect in your hair. I know.
There was more of that black goo coming from the floor.
We all know what it kind of sort of did in Swill's gullet. Mother.
It's not. What happened to your foot? Is it broken?
Okay, so first off, you take off the boot.
Yes.
The boot. You take off the boot. And it does sting slightly, but it's just a hole in the top of your foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems to be a little bit wider than the leg was, because it was moving around. It was widening that hole.
Okay.
So there's like a hole maybe a fingertip wide, just in the top of your foot. And it stings, but it doesn't overly hurt.
Okay.
It just stings
So
more than anything else.
I'll sterilize it and bandage it.
Yeah,
Sure.
Since we're
Want
in
me
this
to roll
environment, I
first
do
aid?
not want
I want you to roll first aid, yes.
this shit getting worse while we're in here.
I got a 3% out of 67.
God
Put a
damn.
tick next to first aid.
Holy
As
cow.
you start sterilizing it and stuff, and you're just about to start bandaging, it's like, yeah, you're doing a really good job, of course. You rolled a really good success there. But just as you're starting to bandage it, you notice the wound close over. It just seems to heal itself.
And I'll look up at Amos,
Now-
who's obviously looking at his
And then
own
you
foot,
wipe
I'm
it.
assuming.
Then you wipe it away, and there's no hole there. There is scar tissue, though.
Do I
Well.
see this?
Yeah.
I'm just staring, mouth agape.
Do I
You
see
know-
this? Do I see
Yeah,
this?
all of you are standing there. I can say you all see it. I don't want to call too many spot hidden.
And I just,
Amos?
what happened? What? Is that from the bug?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, maybe.
I don't think that's from the bug.
The black goo does some weird stuff.
You got covered in black goo?
No, the bug got covered in black goo.
Amos, you start feeling your like heart beating really fast. You just seem to like getting this surge of adrenaline. You're not sure where it's coming from. So play that up.
If I see another one of those fucking bugs, I swear to God, I put the gun holster away and I sling out the Tommy gun and take the blanket off of it. All right. Where's the other fucking bugs?
Whoa.
Oh
Calm
no, that's not what
down.
we're doing here. We're here to investigate. We're here to stop a murderer.
And his giant pet bugs.
I say we stay as far away from those bugs as we can. Once we've stopped, what is his name? I can't remember.
Gull.
Albert.
Once we've
Gull.
stopped Gull, and once we've recovered the items he's stolen and gotten them out of the public eye, we can burn this place down and destroy the bugs that way.
And
That's a
also,
wicked idea. I like that idea.
And also, for the Tommy gun, you're gonna like end up hurting somebody. I mean, one of us.
that's
I don't
kind of
care
the
about
idea.
Gull.
Well, I mean, obviously not you guys. I'm not gonna spray you guys. I know how to use a gun.
Oh,
I'll just make sure to stay out of the fire.
Yeah, just stay behind me.
I would like Amos now as he's all getting pumped up to make a hard willpower roll.
Are you just arbitrarily making me angry?
No. This is for something completely different.
Your
Hard?
body's
As
been
your
under
senses
stress.
seem heightened.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
That's a 99.
It could have been worse by
No,
1%.
it couldn't have.
For one
By
percentage.
1% it could have
You
been.
get suddenly distracted. You smell something that smells really good.
No.
You smell something, it's just like, oh, you start feeling really hungry. And you're smelling something good, and it seems to be that last door on the right. It's through there, and you want it. It smells good, you're feeling so hungry, and you want it.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. We just burn this
What?
place down.
What? Look, we should get going. Can you?
I just walk for the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he
I
just
go to the
walks.
next door. It's the next door we're checking, right?
Amos,
Yes?
I don't
Kick
think
it
you want to
open.
go in there.
Yeah, but here's the thing. As you're trying to tell him and he walks up to the door, you notice that the door is warped shut. But Amos, just as you go up and you just put your foot on the door, you're not even getting ready to kick it, the door just flies open like there's a great force, but you never kicked the door. You literally just put your foot to the door and it flew open.
Get that door out of here.
And
Get out of my way.
inside, something just smells so good. The other three, except Agatha, 'cause she's already smelled this. So we're talking Althea and Marion both need to make hard constitution checks, I believe it was I called for before.
Oh.
Does rotting flesh not bother me?
Constitution's
Oh.
not very good.
It's not.
You're a
It's not just that it
fucking
doesn't bother you.
vampire.
You like it.
You think they'd have taste?
Not Cthulhu.
89 out of 75.
42 out of 55.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait, no.
Hard.
Hard. No, I fail.
Yeah. So you
42
get,
out of 27.
Now I don't like I've said before. The smell of rotting meat, if you rotten chicken, rotten whatever, that smell, you start gagging and as you open up the door. But for you, it's just like, oh yes,
Delicatessen.
But as you look inside, it looks to be a kitchen.
Yeah.
This room seems to be a kitchen, with like black stains and stuff down everything. And there's a large island, but more like a wooden table in the middle. And there seems to be like blood soaked into it. You know what I mean? You got that coloring
Yeah.
as you're chopping. But this isn't where the smell's coming from, and you're not really paying attention to this room. There's another door just to your right. So if you remember, the door from the living room would lead up to this door.
This door is the opposite of whatever room that this links
and
to.
it's in that other room that.
I go and I kick the door open.
Yeah.
Wait, you go backtrack into the next
No,
room?
I continue into
There's
the
a door
kitchen.
in this room. So there's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a living room.
There's
Yeah.
a door.
There's a room in between them.
There's a room in between.
It doesn't have a door into the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't have a door to the hallway.
Oh,
I-
it's
It looks
the
like
larder.
this.
Oh, God.
So it's like that. this room here.
Yeah, okay.
I kicked that kitchen door open.
Yeah. So first off, though, I'm gonna slow down Marion and
Since
Althea
I'm
because
playing this up.
you're throwing up.
Ugh.
But Agatha, you knew the smell,
Yeah.
so I didn't call for another check. But you see Amos just walk in.
I'm
to the
most
room.
likely gonna follow him because I'm thinking the smell is coming. I don't
Yeah.
think there's another room there, but I'm thinking like I want to stop him because I don't know what's there.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah.
So you walk into the kitchen just right behind him, but almost without stopping. He just, for you, it seems he didn't even stop.
Yeah.
He just walks in, turns, and goes to the door and looks like he's about to open it.
Okay.
I'll let you have an action of. I'll let her have
Yeah.
something
Okay.
that she wants to do because you're sort of not in.
I'm gonna run up and try to grab Amos by the shoulder and
Oh.
stop him.
You want to die? All right.
Okay. So
This could be a problem.
yeah. So what happens is you go up and you grab him by the shoulder.
Yeah.
As it's not hard to do. You're not even Amos. You're not even focused.
No.
On Agatha. But that doesn't stop him from opening the other door.
Right.
As you try to pull him back, you can't move him.
Okay.
It's like touching stone.
Yeah. Amos, what are you doing?
Kick the door open.
Yeah. So as he and literally, without thinking to you, Amos, it might seem like you're kicking the door open, but Agatha, it just seems like he's just putting his foot on the door and pushing, and it just flies open as if a great force was applied.
Yeah.
And then it looks to be a dining room. There's the long dining room table and chairs. You see movement, Agatha, of rats.
Okay.
Big rats. But there seems to be a mountain of rotten meat all over the table with maggots and this black liquid and stuff. Like mold and everything in the room. And this room is damp like the living room was, where the walls are just
Gross.
soaked in. But Amos, somebody has prepared supper for you. And it looks delicious.
I wouldn't think that maggots are a problem, even
You
in
don't
a
even see the maggots.
primal
You
state.
just as your blood is up. You know what I mean? Your heart's beating and you're just looking in and it just looks like, oh God, meat. Meat. I wish the viewers could see.
Your face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that.
I mean, I don't see the rats though.
If you do, it's secondary.
What would I do?
Yes.
Okay,
what
so
would you do?
I know
just
exactly
as
what I would
a
do.
clarification, like I don't want to just aimlessly do. It's like GM told you to eat meat. I ate the meat, but also, do I just go eat the meat? Like, do I have a say in that?
Did you want to try to fight the urge to eat the meat? That's the question, because that would be a willpower roll.
I'd like to at least attempt to. Just because if you know what, if it were slightly different circumstances, I probably, even as a character that's under this delusion, wouldn't think second of it. But given the circumstances of where I currently am, I would second guess this.
Okay, hard
Yeah.
willpower roll.
Because I mean, it doesn't remove my existence as a person when I go crazy, do I? All right.
Well, the idea is it an illusion? Or is this something that you need?
okay.
that's
well,
the
I'll at least roll
question.
for it. Oh no.
Even if it wasn't a hard, I think that was a fail.
It's 82 out of 80.
Yeah, but it's a hard roll.
Oh, it is a hard roll.
Yeah, it's a hard
no,
roll.
that's not happening. So yeah, I guess I go on up there and
Yeah.
I shush the rats away, and I'll just put my hand in and start pulling out.
Yeah, you just pull
Chunks
out
of
this
meat.
meat and starts eating it. You gotta get the sandy check.
Oh my god!
Because you also notice something.
83 out of 52.
This is where I die.
83 out of
This is how I die.
53.
That is
Two.
a 2.
2 sandy loss. Because what you notice is he sort of hunches down as he goes over to the
Like
table.
an animal.
But you notice that his teeth look abnormally sharp.
You're a fucking
and his
vampire.
jaw seems to open up a bit more than it should.
You're a vampire snake.
And he just starts
Pick one.
chewing on this meat, just swallow it. And you can see the juice and the mold and the maggots going down his cheek
Okay.
as he's just eating this meat. And the smell of it is just disgusting.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to run
you're
up
not.
and with the butt of my gun, smack him in the side of the head.
Done. It's a fighting brawl.
That's a fight.
I was gonna say, wait, I'm done? That was easy.
On here. Sorry.
It's the second column, close to the top.
Alphabetical order.
Yeah, I knew that. It's fine. I got it. It's okay. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this thing.
Get yourself a new chair.
14 out of 35.
Other tick next to fighting
I
brawl.
ain't dodging.
Oh, I know you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm too
You know.
distracted.
But at this point, before I get into that, Marion and Althea, you managed to get out of the, that nausea. Even though Marion, you probably put a handkerchief up to your face or something. It's
not doing much.
You do have the bandages still in your hand. You were going to apply. You probably put those up to your mouth, Althea. And you know there's some kind of commotion going on into the room because you can hear Agatha be like, "What are you doing?"
Go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you both
gonna
see,
follow.
as you go into the kitchen, you're looking through the door. It looks to be, from your angle, that Amos is eating. You see this mountain of rotting meat, and he seems to be just shoveling it in. And some of it doesn't even look like he's chewing it up.
Ugh.
And you can see his throat expand as he's just swallowing this meat.
This might be the worst thing that's happened to us so far.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, some people got crucified, but
Yeah.
That was a nice
To us, that's true.
Just let me get a quick second here to work out the damage of.
Rotting meat in your system?
no,
No.
the getting hit
No,
in
I'm
the head
getting a
fully
gun to
and-
the back of my head.
The head.
Yeah.
Getting the gun to the back of your head.
Oh, does he still have the wound from getting stabbed? Even because he got hit?
Oh yeah, does my health point go back to 13?
You
When
took
the
a
From
foot-
when he got
damage from
stabbed in
stab.
the leg or foot with the leg.
Like when he got stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wound goes away.
Oh.
Yeah,
So you
once
get
it
your
heals,
health back.
He got his health back as well. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's an
Fucking
interesting
vampires.
It's,
trade-off.
do you have a damage bonus? Combat?
It's a
damage?
0.
Yeah, so it's 1d6 damage for cracking somebody in the back of the head.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
What the
Now, you get cracked in the back of the head, but one thing you notice, Agatha, is his head doesn't move.
It's solid.
It's like hitting a wall.
Oh
As you
dear.
get cracked, but then Amos, you turn. And it looks like his body doesn't turn, just his head. And his head turns a little bit too far around, just a little bit, couple inches more than you can turn your head to the neck. Not all the way around, but a couple inches more. I need Marion, Althea, and Agatha to all roll sanity checks.
Oh, sweet
As
Lord.
he turns, and he's got these sharp fangs, and there's these juices running
sanity,
down.
and I still failed.
lost my dice. Oh, 87.
Mhm.
That's a fail for me.
Did everyone fail?
No, 45 out of 57.
Good.
89 and a 70 for
So
Althea.
87 out of 50.
So it's a D2 sanity loss. If you failed, there is no sanity loss if you succeeded. So Agatha and Althea both have to roll a D2.
A D2?
Yeah, so it's
roll
like,
your D4.
or you roll a D6, 4 to 6
So it's
is
a 2.
You're up to 4, I believe now,
I
right?
am up to 4. Yes.
I rolled the D.
Yeah, so you take 1.
Okay. Oh no.
I think everyone's sort of losing
I
a
broke
little
the
bit.
70 barrier. Now I'm at 69.
I'm at 48.
Listen, that's not my fault.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Shit.
Now it's
As you're
Amos's
just
fault.
sort of a little bit freaked out by this, but as you look back, and it's just you're enraged, but you still have a semblance of who you are, because there's a difference between what you were driven to do compared to attacking your friends. So I will allow a straight up, not hard, a straight up willpower roll. Just straight up to
got a
sort
high
of to
willpower,
draw
so-
yourself.
And I've failed both regular numbers the past two
yeah, so
rounds.
it's just
say it out loud.
it is a regular check.
I've changed my dice up just in case. 11%.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad I changed this.
So as he turns his head a bit far, because the body doesn't move, and he's just staring at you, you can see, like, you see his teeth, and you don't understand how this is working, but the sharp teeth you saw came out over the gums, over his regular teeth.
Oh, like Gary Oldman and
So
Dracula.
he had two sets, and they sort of ascend back into his gums, and you sort of, taking deep breaths, and he seems to calm down, and you didn't realize what you were doing, but as you snap out of it, Amos, you're looking down at hands of rotten meat, and you can feel the taste in your mouth. Yeah.
What? Amos, what are you doing?
I run into the corner and I make myself vomit.
Yeah.
I make myself vomit.
I
don't think
I'm
you
in
got it.
so much shock right now.
I don't think you got a choice with the vomit, probably.
Oh, I just, and when I'm done vomiting, I make myself vomit again.
And you're vomiting, and it's like whole pieces of rotten.
Yep.
They have
just
not been
keep
chewed.
keep vomiting until it's only water.
It seemed that the sharp teeth were only used to rip it into pieces small enough you could just swallow. If that makes sense.
Sure, that makes sense.
And if it's rotty, it's slimy, so they don't
Yeah,
have to
and
be
it's
as
coming up
small
Yeah.
as normal.
No.
It's like it
Stop
feels like
describing it.
throwing
It's
up
gross.
Jello.
Yeah, no.
It feels like throwing up Jello. That because it's so
Head
slimy
cheese.
and
So I throw up, and when I'm done,
you throw up
I
a
throw it
small
again.
pile of meat. Yeah, and you get it all out. But you manage to snap it a bit.
What the fucking hell was that? Should. I don't know if I want to be in this house anymore.
Anyone got a handkerchief?
No.
I hand over the handkerchief I've been using to cover my
Yeah,
mouth.
his face is
Take
covered
it,
in
and I
it.
start
I don't
wiping
want it back.
myself.
And you just wipe,
Neither do I.
you wipe it off, and it just comes back, and it's just.
Once I've wiped up as much of my face and hands as possible, I just throw it in the pile.
Yeah, and that's when you sort of notice all the juicy plump maggots, like
I
fairly
go throw up
large
again.
maggots
I throw
crawl
up
in.
2 more times.
Yeah, you throw up to the point of bile.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, no.
So
I kind of shake myself and I look around the room, other places. What else do I see in the room? And I realize this is me asking for a spot hidden.
Okay, roll.
You
for a spot
monster.
hidden.
Well, I already have a check mark on it.
yeah, I'm gonna go worse.
You monster, says me.
Oh, 67 out of 43.
Yeah, it looks to be like for some reason you don't know how long it's been here, but this pile of enough for it to be rotten and not gone away from being rotten.
Can I take a look and discern if the meat is human or animal?
Ooh. That would be a check for sure.
I mean,
Biology?
Biology? I have biology.
Biology or medicine?
you'd definitely be able to tell whether it's chicken, beef,
My medicine
or
is higher.
like if it
But
looks.
it's also old, rotten, and
I can still make a
mush.
medicine check too. Like you and I can both make a
Yeah.
medicine check.
I'm just thinking human looks a lot like pork.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make a
it's
medicine
liquefied,
as well.
so
No, that's a 63 out of 35, so I do not know.
So my medicine is 70. I rolled a 90.
No.
I mean, no, come on. No, I rolled a 90. This
No.
is-
I mean, maybe
I
that's a
knocked
good
it
thing
over.
because you might have to make a
Yeah, so you start looking
check.
at it's a pile of meat.
Just meat.
Whatever. Okay, I
Rotty
just
meat.
I
Alright.
don't want
Because I was
to.
going to
Very
say if,
distracting.
if it was human, I was going to see. if
Even
it was
as a
another-
coroner, this is way too far for me. I need to get out of this room.
How
Yeah.
important is it that we get this guy?
I'm getting to the point where it's really important, but I don't even want to live in Boston anymore.
Yeah. Thinking about going.
Maybe New York.
Yeah, because that's much better.
They have
Let's
nice.
do that
We have
first,
nice
actually.
real estate in New
I'm a
York.
Miami kind of guy.
architect.
Not bad.
Look,
Port to the sea.
Call of Cthulhu, Miami Vice.
we are.
Yeah, vice is the appropriate term.
We have a job. We have a duty to protect people, to protect the people of the city from forces that could hurt them.
Yeah, right, like Amos.
Whoa, okay, calm the fuck down.
Excuse you, I hit you with the butt of my gun, and you didn't stop. You were gonna kill me.
Was he though?
If
He was focused on. I kind of shakily
I'm
point
immune
at the
to
pile of
getting hit
meat.
by things, that sounds like a point in your favor, if I'm going to be totally honest.
What?
What?
Marion, could you roll a persuade roll? Not that it takes player agency away, but how it comes off.
Ooh, 48 out of 43.
Oh. Yeah, so
I don't have very much luck. I'm not going to burn it.
yeah, Marion is making sense, but still it's the point. There's a lot of craziness around here. I'm not,
Yeah.
So
So you want to keep going? I kind of get like not uncomfortably close, but on the border of uncomfortably close to prove a point. You want to keep going in this house, given the state of things currently so far?
we need to find what we came here to find. We need to find out what is going on. If we leave now, we'll never know.
So given everything, you're still wishing to proceed.
We need to know what's happening. We need to know what happened at what happened. What?
That doesn't
who
quite
is
answer
this-
the question. We could
is
do
he
that.
here? Is Albert Gull here?
We can
If
research this if we leave. The answer is yes
Can
or
we?
no. Do you want to keep going?
The thing is,
Yes.
though, as much as it's so stupid, this house, Albert Gall, I have to stop him. If anything else, he's got to be gone.
We've
And
made-
if this is our only chance, as much as insane it is, I'm going to continue with Marion, but I'm also because I'm not going to leave her alone.
No, the point I was trying to make is if the answer if Marion is stuck on that and it's a yes, then I guess we should stay.
Althea, anything to say in
She's the only
ignorance of this?
sane one here of the lot of us.
Okay.
Intriguing.
If continuing on means that this comes to an end, I'm fine with that. But on another topic, Simon is no longer welcome in my house.
Okay, where the hell did Simon
What?
show up in all of this?
What are you talking about?
He's not welcome anymore, Marion. When we get back there, he's gone. He is gone. He is not staying in that house with Cadbury or any of the other people who live there. He's not welcome.
And I'm not going to work with these center antiquities. This is stupid. I'm sorry, but this is stupid dangerous.
I'll help carry Simon out. That sounds good.
You knew that when you were hired.
Not like this. This isn't normal, Marion.
The New England Center of Antiquities doesn't deal with normal artifacts.
You seem way too calm about this. Did you see what just happened with Amos? Like he's not even human.
vomited
I don't
a
even
lot.
think he's human anymore.
Okay, well, I mean, let's not go too far.
Then what?
This shit's gross.
What?
Just-
What? No, I want to know what. If you, what are you, Amos?
Sorely too sober for what just happened.
As you remember, you do have a full flask in your pocket.
I pull it out and start drinking. Oh god, there's not much in my stomach.
And you seem to be way too calm on what you are.
I'm drinking. This isn't calm. I'm drinking on a job. That's not a good thing.
Can't we have this conversation in the hallway?
This room smells
Yeah,
like
you're all
shit.
standing
Yeah,
around the table.
fuck, I
rotten.
agree.
Room smells like
So I'm
shit.
gonna like push past everyone because I've had it with this place, and I'm going into the hallway just waiting impatiently.
Yeah, I follow her into the hallway.
I am
Fast
mad.
away. Tommy guns up. In case it's an insect.
Okay, so you're all in the hallway. Just in front of you as you come to the hallway, of course, it seems like, you know, the end of the house is here. There seems to be a stairway going down and a stairway going up. So to the second floor,
Can I
basement.
So
suggest-
clearly the basement first.
Upstairs.
Yeah, no, that was sarcasm.
No.
God.
I'm only out of my mind. I'm not crazy.
I look directly at Agatha when I say this,
But that's a you problem.
and I say, Amos should go first.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna have my Lee Enfield trained kind of past you, but enough that I can still swing it back to your center of the back.
Yeah. You know the
I
real
kind of hold the
monsters.
Tommy gun up like I'm a set, like
You
like
should
a,
have just eaten her, man.
You know who the real monsters are. It's everyone but Marion.
that's true.
Psychiatrist.
So I kind of hold the gun up like with some sass, with a Tommy gun, and cocked it into my elbow. Now I don't disagree with the decision. I think it's a very smart idea. Although I will point out, sure, throw me out to the fucking wolves. But fair, it's a really good idea. Just next time, I'll just fucking eat you.
What? And I'll fucking shoot you.
That's fair.
Oh God, it's all gonna end here.
I don't even know what happened. Okay. But it makes sense that I go up first. All right, yeah.
All right.
You keep that gun there. But if something jumps out, don't shoot me first. Shoot the thing
Just
that
get up the
jumps out.
fucking
All right,
stairs.
sweet. Cocks the gun, goes upstairs.
And I will be behind you.
Good.
Because I'm gonna be a
Awkward.
barrier between you and them.
Jesus.
Well, that's fine. I
Death
still got a
wish.
crowbar in case.
And you
we need
still
a
have my
barrier
knife.
Between...
I'm going third.
I do still have your knife.
I don't want to be last.
Okay.
Picked off one by one, starting with you.
Okay. So we're going Amos, Agatha, Marion, Althea. Is that how the order's going?
Sure. The doctor can take up the back just in case they kill each other. And you'll probably be injured in the process.
Yeah,
so
probably.
I'll need to be.
Oh no, in true
Bringing
fashion,
up the
she
bag.
is gonna get injured in the process.
Bring up
'Cause
the
it's
back
gonna
just
be
in
me.
case I need to patch up Marion when it all shit goes sideways.
Savage.
Sounds all right.
Totally right. This is good.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. As you start walking upstairs, the stairs also turn.
Yeah.
So they go up and there's a turn and there's a little like table fitted into the corner, and it looks to be a Bible on the table, covered in dust and stuff like that. But it looks to be a Bible.
Dust
Can
and not
I-
wet?
Yeah, you notice as you start walking up the stairs, it's not the dampness doesn't extend past the main floor.
Can I open the Bible to see if it's a family Bible with family tree inside? To see if there's names?
Okay, so you open up the Bible and it's not a family Bible.
No, it's just regular.
It just seems to be a regular. It's fairly large, but it seems to be a regular Bible. And you notice as you're flicking through that it's not like any Bible you've seen before. It seems like the Bible has been altered, and there's like passages crossed out and new passages written in. And as the further you go in, and there's symbols and whole areas blacked out, and what looks to be just like a kid's drawings in it. So it seems to be defaced in some way. Yeah. And as you are looking at it, because you're second, so Amos, you're at the stairs sort of looking up. Looks like it just comes up to the second floor. But you all hear what sounds like small footsteps, like light footsteps. Like somebody doesn't weigh a lot. And you hear children's laughter. This weird, creepy, I can't mimic it, but this weird and then silence
Coming from upstairs?
coming from upstairs.
There's someone here.
Marion, I think you want to take the Bible for some
I'd
of your
take
notes.
it and I put it in my satchel.
It's fairly large. But yeah, it just fits in, yeah.
Now
Alright.
you have a heavy satchel. You can use it as a blunt instrument.
That's generally not my first thought about satchels.
I'm just saying.
Just full of Bibles.
I saw a bunch of big bugs that got
Kick ass
stabbed.
for the Lord.
Kick ass for the Lord.
I will beat it into you. Oh! Sorry,
Please,
that
new
went
definition
dark.
of Bible thumper.
Oh.
Oh.
This
I
guy's for
think
divine
I'm funny.
intervention.
It sounds like you need a word with Jesus.
Could we speak to you about the elder gods?
Okay, people.
Exactly by the Lord and Savior Cthulhu.
Okay, so we hear.
Are there children here?
I sure as fuck
I
hope
hope
not.
not.
We need to hurry.
I've been stabbed by giant bugs and I saw a bunch of weird shit downstairs, and this is the thing that's freaking me out.
Amos, don't try not to hit the children.
No shit!
But also, Amos,
Or eat them.
if the children sound
Don't antagonize him.
if the children sound like they're having fun and laughing happily, maybe also be wary of the children.
There's a problem. Yes, yeah. Thank you, the only one speaking sense. Let's move. Continue up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay. So you get to the top of the stairs, and you notice that there's more light up here. It doesn't seem as damp up here. As you're looking at a hallway that leads down to the other end of the house, the way the stairs turned around to sort of face back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it goes down, and on your right-hand side, you can see almost equidistance apart 3 windows in like the hallway. Even though they're mostly blacked out, there is some sunlight, or some light. I'm not going to say sunlight, but there are some light coming in, and there's 4 doors on the left-hand side. So basically a hallway with windows, and then
And 4 doors.
and 4 doors. One right next to the side of the stairs, and then door, all the way down.
And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, do we want to start from the end and work our way back to the stairs, or start from the stairs and work our way down to the end?
I say we start at the end and work our way back.
So you want to walk all the way down to the end of the hallway and then work your way back?
I think we should do it the opposite way, because if there's something in between the stairs and us, we can't
Fair
get
point.
out.
Alright. We'll start with the door right next to the stairs.
Okay.
I will open said door if you have Tommy gun ready.
You're gonna go in front of me?
Well, hopefully you're not gonna fucking shoot me. But what else do I have?
All we have are hopes and dreams.
Yeah, that's right.
Point the gun up. Alright, go across.
So I'm gonna open the door.
Alright,
Does it open inside the room, or does it open?
Yes, it opens inside the room.
Damn it. Is
Twist
this?
the knob and push.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna twist the knob and
knob and
push. Yeah. So I'm not going into the wood. Just
The door's not warped or anything like that.
okay. So are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. There we go.
Yeah, so the waft of the smell of shit
Ugh.
assails you as it looks to be a water closet, a bathroom.
Gross.
It looks to be, except the smell of shit, because there seems to be shit smeared all over the walls
Why can't
And
cultists just be clean?
and everything like that. And it's just, ugh. And you can see what appears to be a toilet.
Is it smeared randomly or in any kind of pattern?
Oh. That spot hidden.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, it just seems to be smeared randomly, honestly.
Is
And it's all over the toilet, and there's red, like, blood and stuff all over the toilet as well.
This is gonna be a
That was a
really
hell of a
weird
shit.
one. Even though there's no symbols or patterns, if anybody's ever played with mud, you can always tell about handprints. Are they adult or child's prints that did this?
You don't even really see prints at
Okay.
all,
All right.
which is strange.
That's enough of that.
Close it.
Close the door.
Yeah, close the door.
Yeah. And as you're closing the door, you hear the sound of like a bubble coming from the toilet, like a pop of a bubble from the toilet.
No.
As you close the door, click, closes.
Next door.
Yeah, next
We're
door.
going to the next door. That's disgusting.
This time I'm gonna make you open the door. I'm gonna have my Lee Enfield pointed into the room.
Yeah.
All right. I listened through the door. Do I hear anything on the other side? Provided that your listen check works for this.
Well, you can roll a listen check.
21 out of 71.
21 out of 71. You can put a tick on listen.
Section.
You hear the sound of like wind.
Oh.
When we were outside, did we see windows on the upper floors?
Yes, but they weren't open.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Either
but
there's
you
an
hear
open
like
window.
the sound of slight breeze.
Either there's an open window in here, or somebody has since opened a window. There's some breeze in this room. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
There might be somebody, and somebody may have climbed in through one of the windows. There might be someone in here.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have my Leonfield trained. Yep.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Twist knob, push door.
Yep. Opens up into what appears to be a bedroom. A completely normal bedroom. Tidied up, no dust where you can see. With like a little desk and a chair, a bureau, a made bed. Window is slightly open.
No
Little
dust.
Breeze, no dust. Breeze coming in, nice wallpaper, non-peeled. Looks to be a completely normal bedroom. But the window is slightly open. Now, you know when you walked in, the window was not open.
At least when we were on that side of the house, it wasn't open.
Well, it's on these window. Yes,
Is
you're
the
right.
front window of the house?
No,
No,
it's
no,
facing
it will be
the
somewhere
side of
else.
the house.
Is there anything that we can see immediately?
Actually, no, sorry. No, it's these ones are facing the front of the house because it's the way it turned.
Yeah.
And then when you think about that, it's weird, because you recall that the house seemed longer than it was wide,
Yeah.
and the way the stairs came up, it was only one turn. You know what I mean? So it
now
should be
the
going.
second
It
floor
should
is
be going
wider than it is longer.
Yeah. Do you understand what I mean? Wrapping your head around it, it seems like the hallway that's leading to the front of the house, but it would be.
Why do all these houses feel like Rubik's
You know what I mean?
cubes?
It should be going the other way.
Yeah, it's weird, and well, I mean, you haven't went into the room to look through the window, but yeah, the window is slightly open.
You said there's a desk?
Yeah, it seems to be like just a desk.
Well, as we're slowly entering the room, I want to spot hidden if things are hiding, if they're in a closet or under a bed or behind a door.
Okay, you can roll spot it.
Just to make sure nothing jumps out at us while we're in here. 73 out of 59.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like
not
a
in here.
perfectly normal bedroom.
I'm gonna go up over to the desk. Is there anything like papers on the desk?
There are, like, on top of the desk, there are some parchment.
Okay.
Stuff like that, and there seems to be an ink and a quill and ink, and some stationery stuff around. There's nothing written on it. If you want to look through the
I can
desk,
check
it just
the
seems to
drawers.
be some stationery and some nothing really out of the ordinary. And also, when you're in here, everything smells okay. Like it's just
The window is
it
clean.
actually and the window is clean.
I look
That's
out the
different.
window.
And you're looking out into the front yard from where you entered in, which this is where it really hits you that the layout of the house is weird on the inside. Like it shouldn't. I don't know if this makes sense, but
No.
it's just the way it's laid out. It shouldn't be. The window shouldn't be facing this way. The window should be facing
The
the side
side.
of this, but they're
Yeah.
facing the front. And you're looking out in the front yard. Sanity check?
What? Okay.
Because you do notice something weird.
That is. Yeah, that's a 97.
D3.
Just a D3. Nice.
1.
1.
How much have you lost already?
3, so that's 4 in total.
But as you look out, you notice right away as you look to the sides that there are no large buildings anymore. Remember, there's the 2 large buildings framing it. It was more of a built-up area of town. But you look across the way and it looks like farmland. And it's very disorienting. It throws you for a loop, like you're not looking out at the same house that you walked into. As you're it's really disorienting.
Agatha, Althea, there was a painting of a house in a journal.
Yeah.
Was it this house?
There was a sketch, yes, of this house.
Yeah, with the address.
This
on it.
address was with the sketch, yeah.
Did any of this is a character question because I don't know if because I remember that this moment happened, but I don't know if any of the characters actually mentioned it to any other characters. Someone saw a window moving in a painting, right? Did you tell us about that?
No, I just
Never mind,
ran
then I won't.
away.
Then I
You
can't
just said
address
you
it.
saw something weird.
I just saw something weird and I went and go.
Then I won't address it. Okay.
You saw it like a shape looking out a window.
When we came to this house, we didn't walk through a field of wheat, did we?
What?
Fields of gold.
What? No, we
I
don't.
motioned to the window.
I'm
and
gonna
I
come
stepped
over to
aside.
the window. And I'm gonna see what you're seeing, because do I see the same thing that he sees?
Sanity check.
Fuck!
Amos is going to force everyone to make one.
I mean, on the one side, though.
13 out of 48.
You made a sanity check?
You are fine, and by making the sanity check, you're looking out the window.
Yep.
And there's nothing different. You can see the shadows of the large buildings.
What
to
the
side,
fuck?
the more built-up area. It looks to be completely normal, same house you walked into.
Amos.
Because you made it.
Amos, what are you talking about? This is the same yard that we walked through. The buildings are on either side.
Same yard that we walked through. I may not be blind. There was charred marks on the yard, correct? Buildings on either side?
And it's still there.
Look out the window.
Well, yeah, there's no buildings. It's not the same house you looked into. It looks to be fieldless. Isn't in a built-up area. This looks like it could be from 100 years ago. I don't know.
I think after that traumatic incident, I think you're going to have to calm down.
I grab my camera. I take a picture out the window.
Okay.
It's not going to help you in this
We'll
moment.
take a look later.
If there is a later.
But Marion and Althea, what are you doing while they're discussing things by the window?
Is there a closet in here?
Yes, there is a closet.
I'll go and very carefully open the closet.
Marion, what else? What are you doing? You're still at the desk.
I was at the desk. If I finish at the desk, I'll go and I'll help Althea with the closet.
So I just want to, like...
You're not finished at this.
Okay.
I just want this to be.
Is it...
No, I'm still
Nobody
looking at
is
the desk.
watching Althea as she goes over to the closet.
I gingerly open it up because I want to see if it's normal. Like
You open up the
everything
closet. The closet is empty,
else. Mhm.
but it is seems to be normal. As you're looking inside, there's no clothes or anything in here. That's what I mean. It's empty. But as you're drawn to look up, and you ever see the attic crawl spaces
Yes.
and the little trap
It's in my own
That-
closet at home.
that you have. Oh God, maybe I shouldn't do this to you.
No, you shouldn't have done this to me.
Yeah, as one of the ones that you have to push up out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is nothing strange about it. I'm just saying that there seems to be an entrance to the attic here.
Okay, I'm just gonna step back and I will close the closet door.
Done?
Well, there's nothing at the desk. Althea, did you see anything in the closet?
No, the closet is empty.
All right.
There's-
I
I
guess-
mean,
You guys are still at the window area.
if someone was here, maybe they just aren't anymore.
I guess there's nothing in this room. Should we move on? I can call to the
Yeah.
people at the window.
Yeah, I think we should go on.
No one else sees a field of gold outside. All right, fantastic.
What?
Literally,
That's crazy.
I think he's just overtired. Let's just go to the next room.
Amos, it might be
What?
best if...
You notice the window's open, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, the window's open. That's
It
not...
was closed when we came in here.
Yeah, well, that's the
Not
only
when-
weird thing about this room
Not
so
when
far.
we came in this room. It was open when we entered this room.
Well, doy, I mean when we came into the house.
Oh, there's someone else in the house. We've been making so much noise, it's a wonder we haven't run into them yet.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
So Althea's gonna make a decision. She's gonna go look out the window because out of all of us, I'm the person that Amos has had these weird experiences with, like with Simon, the two of us standing and seeing
Yep,
these weird
and
things
the rat.
happen. And the rat. So I'm gonna go look out the window.
Okay, so just as you're making that decision to look out the window, you feel a weight on your shoulder,
Okay.
and you look over, and you see Montgomery,
Looking mad.
and he has his hand, and he's looking mad,
Yeah.
What?
and he's looking. He's like, I wouldn't do that. You don't want to look out the window. You look out the window, and then he could see you. You don't want to look out the window.
Who can see me?
What?
You don't want to bring the king down on you.
Who?
Don't look out the window. And my voice is crackly, and I don't sound like Montgomery should. My God.
Do I see her talking to her shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't what?
Just don't.
Don't look out the window.
Well, it's a little late for two of the four of us.
What? Althea, what do you mean? Why not? It's just a window.
And there's nothing out of it, Marion. Don't even worry about it.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Agatha and look at Amos. Don't look out the window. That's it. Just don't
I'll
look this
take
way.
back that looking out the window. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Did you want to ignore Montgomery and look out the window? That's the question.
You know what?
That's the question.
No, because quite frankly, any other time I ignored him before, I probably would have died. So
Montgomery has not steered her wrong
no,
yet.
he hasn't.
As far as she knows.
He's my Jiminy Cricket.
For now.
For now.
I'd rather disturb one.
To be fair, I'd probably be more disturbed by a cricket in a top hat and suit.
How many of these demon gods am I going to collect in my body?
For raising.
Collect them all!
I had a rock. Now I got Simon.
catch
Now I have a
'em
king of
all.
yellow. Gotta
Demon
collect 'em all.
spawn.
But Amos,
I
you do
choose you.
notice as you're sort of focusing on Althea, where she was talking to her shoulder. After, as you're like, okay, we should just leave. It took a second, but you see a fuzzy outline on her shoulder.
Were you talking to the rat again?
Oh, great! Now you can see me.
I don't.
I could see the friggin' thing again.
What are you talking about?
There's a rat on her shoulder.
No, there isn't.
Oh God, Simon isn't gonna like this. That's what Montgomery says.
Simon can go fuck himself.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that. I mean, come on. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
What?
Well, just get out of here.
What's the
and then
little
he sort of
munchkin
just
saying?
phases away,
And he sees that he faces
and
away?
you see that it just goes away.
So what did he say? Ta-ta for now?
Let's just move to the next room.
Yeah, I've already moved into the hallway.
I'm also in the hallway with Marion.
Amos. And I'll wait until the two of them leave. Look, I know that they don't believe this is real, but both of you and I know that he's real.
Well, I
okay?
mean, that I'm like on the fence on this.
Come on.
Let's not look past the shock of what he just said. Keep going.
Anyway,
Yeah.
he just don't look at any more windows, okay? And I really need Simon to wake up.
I mean, that's depending on how worse this gets. We may not want him to wake up ever.
There's way too many questions.
That's a fair point. All right,
But-
let's move on to the next room before they get busted. But what?
He hasn't steered me wrong yet.
This is a fair point. We'd have been stuck in Swill's gullet if we hadn't followed his advice. The imaginary rat. I'm not defying the fact that we're just.
have to just
It is a fake. It is an imagine. He's a fuzzy outline on your shoulder. I don't know what you're seeing, but it's a fuzzy outline on your shoulder.
Okay, so as you guys are talking in the room, Marion and Agatha, who are out in the hallway.
Do you want to go to the next door while they're having their little tiff?
I'd rather they were with us, but we may as well move forward.
Split the party.
Okay, so you
So-
move on forward, and I'll come back to you guys.
Hurry up in there.
Well, as
They probably don't hear me. I just kind of call
they
it
do
back.
not,
Yeah.
as I want it split as you move forward.
Son of a bitch! You two, god damn it!
Amos,
You
what's-
died. It's not my fault.
What's your
Yes,
sanity?
it is. You
What is
stayed
your
back in the
actual
room and just
sanity?
argued.
About an
Argued about an
imaginary rat.
imaginary rat.
What is your sanity score?
64.
Mine's 69. What's yours, Mary?
57.
And
Wait,
we already know yours
what?
is 48. So
Am
the
I-
less sane half of the group just left because they think we're crazy. That
fucked, you
right
two.
there is how Cthulhu fucking works.
Get fucked, you
So
two!
Marion and Agatha.
Died your fault.
You go down to the next room.
I have the highest constitution.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't throw up. It's fine.
So I'm gonna, Marion,
Yes.
we're gonna do the same thing as me and Amos. You're gonna open the door, and I'll have my gun trained, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I open the door.
Okay, so you open the door, and it looks to be a child's bedroom.
Oh no.
It is not clean like the previous bedroom.
Ah!
You're not there.
Ah!
As
7 minutes.
okay, as you
Is it-
look in, and it seems to be like old style toys, wooden horses, and little wooden men with strings and stuff. Well, I mean, old style. It is the 20s anyway.
Well, there is a difference between toys. Like, are we
Yeah.
talking about like a discrepancy of like 10 years or a discrepancy of like 50?
50.
Okay.
Yeah. Seems to be like peeled wallpaper
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Dusty or
and
moldy?
Dusty, not really moldy,
Okay.
but dusty for sure. The window is sort of like blacked out. As you're looking inside this room, you both sort of feel uncomfortable as you're looking in this room. Like there's something off. You're not sure what it is.
Can I check to see if any of the dust has been disturbed, like someone
I
has
was
been
gonna
here recently?
do that too. Yeah.
Okay, you both can.
yeah.
Actually, you don't need to roll for this. You both sort of just look into the room. You see like little footprints
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
around the floor, child-sized.
But like, can we tell if they're recent?
Recent enough. You can't really specify. I mean, because footprints can stay somewhere if it hasn't been disturbed
Yeah.
for quite a long period of time.
Then I'm gonna just call out. Hello, are you still in here? Is anyone here? No,
You hear. There's a closet in the room, and you hear what seems to be like a low little laughter coming from the closet. Like,
Do I hear it too, or just her?
Both of you.
Both of us hear this. Oh no.
Yeah.
we need to open that.
Okay.
At this
Yes,
point,
I hear creepy laughter, and the first thing I think of, we need to open that.
It could
this
be a
point-
child.
At this
Not there.
point in the bedroom that Amos and Althea are in, the door slams shut. Marion and Agatha, you do not hear this, but the door closes as
Shit.
you're talking.
I go to open it.
It's not opening. There's something like you can pull it a bit and then it pulls back. Pull it a bit and it pulls back.
This is your chance.
For what?
Yeah, Hulkman,
Oh.
let's go.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try something first, and then I'm gonna go for that.
All right.
I'm gonna try and boot the door open.
It opens in the other direction.
I know. Okay, I'm going to try and strength check to try and pull the door open.
I also have. Oh, I have a crowbar with me.
Oh yeah, get your crowbar in
Give
there, and
Amos
then
my
I'll also
crowbar.
get in there.
Okay.
All right.
Opposed roll.
Opposed roll. Do I
Can
get a bonus die from the crowbar?
You do, yeah.
Okay,
You do get a bonus die.
Thank you. 43. What am I rolling to get out of here? Oh, strength.
Strength.
Right. 43 out of 65.
So, regular success.
Yes.
Yeah. As you try using the crowbar and pulling on the door, no. As you're starting to pull back, and it just shoots back into place. As I'm going to go back to Marion and Agatha.
Fuck.
So, Marion,
Yes?
I think same deal as before. I know it may or may not be a child, but I'm gonna have you open the door, and I'm gonna be ready.
If
Just
it is,
in
put your
case.
gun away as quickly as
No,
possible.
I understand, but I'm not taking that risk yet. Okay, so are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
I go and open the closet.
And I have my gun trained inside the closet.
Okay, so you open up the closet, and you see in here that there is a fair amount of mold inside the closet. Up along the walls and streaks and everything else. And you can see bedding and stuff in here, and shoved into the corner of the closet, even though it's not massive, is like a small, it's not a cradle, it's called a bassinet. What's it?
Yeah,
it's a
it's like a
bassinet.
small bassinet, and it's completely worn over. But there's something in the bassinet.
I go up to it.
Yeah, and as you look inside, it looks to be a doll. One of those creepy, lifelike dolls.
Like those porcelain.
Yeah, like those porcelain dolls. You know what I'm talking about? With a tattered dress. Is inside the bassinet, but you don't see a kid in here at all.
I check kind of behind, behind the bassinet and underneath it. I'm assuming because they oftentimes have those
Yeah.
like curtains.
Yeah.
So I
it's
sort
true,
of
it's true.
check everywhere in the
No,
closet.
all that's here is this doll.
Did the sound come from the doll? Like, you know how sometimes they used to have those little things inside? Like,
I pick up the doll.
Yeah, you pick up the doll. Seems to be one of those creepy. I keep saying creepies because they are creepy porcelain doll in your hand. Yeah. No noise coming from it at all. Seems a little bit heavier than a doll should be.
Maybe it has lead in it. They did sometimes.
or maybe there's a slug in it.
I put it down quickly. Maybe it was an echo?
Okay, so did you try to put it down and you didn't make a willpower roll?
Are you gonna be possessed by a porcelain doll? Finally, join us! Join us!
48 out of 65.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't join
so
us.
you're thinking, I mean, this is something perfect for New England Center of Antiquities.
That's true.
But you do manage to put it back in
I
there. It's
can't
not
really
a pull.
explain why it would be good for the New England Center of
No.
Antiquities. It would be. Like,
Yeah, but
this
it's
is
just-
exactly what they collect, but right now, when they don't have a facility. And
Mary, just put it back.
Oh,
Just
right. I'm
put
just
it
talking out loud.
back.
Yeah, you put it back. Yeah.
So
You put it back.
as she puts it back, when I'm assuming you're stepping away.
Yep.
I'll close the doors to this creepy ass thing of nightmares.
I pull out my notebook and I make some notes.
Yeah. As you you close the door.
Close the door.
And at this point, we go back to the other one where Amos, you're trying again to force this door open, and just out of nowhere, the door just gives, and you stumble back on your ass.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna head out into the hallway with you.
They also get out into the hallway.
Yeah, and you're all
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
in the hallway.
The next room's clear. It was just a child's
But
bed.
you're
What the hell happened in your room?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We got locked into ours. You didn't see anybody out here holding the door, holding anything, running around?
I didn't
anything?
hear anything. Did you?
No, there was nothing. What do you mean you got locked in?
Our door slammed shut
Yeah.
just a second ago, and then just now it just released open as if someone was holding the door shut.
I'm gonna go
couldn't
over
even-
to their door and check to see if the doorknob has if the door has a lock on it.
No, it does not.
No, it felt like it was being held shut.
I didn't
Could
hear
give and-
anything.
Couldn't even
And we had
pry
our
open
door
with a
open.
crowbar.
Damn.
Could it have been the wind? The window was open. Maybe.
I want to make an Evil Dead joke so bad right now because this is exactly what happens in that show. Sorry. Anyway,
What do you mean?
in the musical The Evil Dead, that literally someone goes, "Oh, maybe it was the wind that closed the door," and I literally have a line that says, "The wind, the wind, we're inside. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. You stupid bitch." I'm an asshole in that show. I am a veritable fucking prick.
As you're arguing,
Oh, I don't actually say that because that's not
no.
that's
It
a
was
different character
probably the
entirely.
wind that-
That's a douche in a cabin in the woods.
but as you're sort of not really arguing but discussing what's going in the hallway, you all hear something and it's coming from downstairs
Oh.
Tommy gun.
or the basement. You're not entirely sure.
What basement?
You hear a shotgun go off.
What the fuck?
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Call. Our next episode will air Tuesday, March 10th. In the meantime, Tuesday, March 3rd is the next episode of Spacers, our Starfinder actual playcast. The game system used today was the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition by Chaos Theme. Music, sound effects, and ambient tracks licensed through Triune Films, Video Copilot, and Sirenscape. You can find all of Twisted Gears' podcasts on YouTube, Google Play, Apple Music, and Spotify. Please follow and like Twisted Gear Studios on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Your players this evening were Janessa Coles, Lindsay Delansky, Zach Barrett, and Elizabeth Wells. Your audio operator tonight was Rob Hickey, and your GM or keeper this evening was Derek Snow. If you happen to be in the Fort McMurray area, you can find me at Tavern on Main every Monday at 7:30 p.m. for trivia. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.